Hello, everybody. Uh, Gravitational report. It's the last report for the year 2023. Where I should start it. First of all, welcome back, everyone, and thank you for listening. The great comments there. Talking about that, I'm going to be making a special video pretty soon. You're going to see it in there, and you guys know when I make a special videos, that's me making it for you guys, because there's going to be some more deeper and kind of like informations that goes beyond of the things and the challenges that it's going to be coming and rise up in there is to understand that the challenges are coming so you can see the area of the growth by the challenges within your spiritual journey and the way that the energies that are created into the solar system affecting us the way we are. So about today, for just looking at the map, it's early in the morning here at Poland, and what happened is that those energies, there can be a little bit more about lack of the love, missing situations, mother missing, or intuitions that it goes on in there. You're gonna feel like this little bit sort of issues of isolations, lack of love, maybe abandonment issues tonight. But when we're talking about this in there, it's because the moon, it's right up here, it's opposing Saturn, which is the house leading these energies of intuitions, mother issues, and so on. But at the same time, we have Venus right here that is there squaring towards to it. And that can trigger you a lot of melancholy, missing person, missing love, missing the situations inside. And that is going to be the energy at 7 o'clock, mostly in there. But the moon is in the very good positions with the growth, the intuitions. That is the an opportunity where to grow. Just to remind you, Jupiter is stopping, Mercury is beginning also to stopping the person. They're both going to be going direct. So you are going to be looking at those energies of areas of control that you're going to be losing that control, but allow the things to happen naturally. That is going to be coming because the moon is trining Mars and Mars is trining Jupiter, basically taking the courage to go through this so it can't be bothers you anymore, can't stop you anymore, so you can go on and move in life. Later on at 8 o'clock, midheaven is going to be at Scorpio. It's going to be opposing Uranus. You're going to feel like the universe has set you up, and as energies are kind of like intense for you. No, it's not in there. It is just the preventing matters of your authority in yourself. What are you authorizing within you? Midheaven is sextile the sun, and the sun is training Uranus. Very beautiful aspect of Uranus training the sun. What does that mean to you? Your authority, and you put the authority of the universe, and the universe work within authorizing what you need to have is going to help you with the happy new year acceptance and that. What are you getting into the new year? You to get this spiritual power inside of your authority, because this is spiritual energies that are coming in right now. They're going to be set up, and they're going to be basically coming in at end of January and the beginning of the mid February. This is going to be some very beautiful, beautiful energies, guys. All right. So talking about today at 9 o'clock, midheaven is going to be joining Venus. That is going to be put this lack of love. You kind of like you missing the love. You feel the restrictions. You feel the energies. But guys, take a look at it. What is this giving it to you? You to go ahead and put the self-love within yourself, which is not going to be Venus. There is sextiling with Pluto. That deep, deep transformations. And at the same time, Venus has got a very beautiful energies with Neptune, and Neptune it is sextiling with Pluto. The deeper transformations there is, and at the same time, that transformations where it's done is gonna give you these divine powers in your intuitions, the divine energies, the divine mother, because the moon is entering Virgo. Okay, so the overall energy is going to be a very great in there. Later on, we're talking about 10 o'clock midheaven. It's going to be at 14 degrees of Sag. It's going to be pretty much going and telling you there is things that you need to learn. You're going to feel like those energy of Mercury is retrograde. That is going to be squaring. Excuse me. I've been not feeling very well. Yesterday started something, and that's what the report was like. But talking about this Mercury retrograde, Mars squaring Neptune is going to be kind of like clouding your visions, and of course, clouding visions on what? Okay, of your limitations. So when you don't see something, you have to see why you don't see it, and go ahead and do that. A little bit of research within yourself to help you of what you have to work on, what you're limited there. All right, so at 11 o'clock, midheaven is going to be Mars and Mercury. Be mindful about this. Can trigger some portions of agitations, portions of like, well, this how it should have been, this how it should have been that. If I didn't get the energies, I don't get the situations in there. Looking at within yourself in there, you're gonna find that the right situations is brought up, listen your intuitions, and keep going forward because great things are coming. Just because right now you have a little situations in there, that doesn't mean that the future is not right. Because the maker of the future is you. By you living in the moment, living in the moment right now is going to have the effect with in the future. Because the cause, by the karmic laws, the cause that it comes in right now, you put that cause for the good within yourself, that's going to reflect and creates an effect within your future. And that future is you. Because that effect is going to become a cause for the next great future. And that's how you become from karma to dharma. You fix things, you're fixing the paradigms, you're fixing the world, you're fixing your world first. And by example of that world, you fixing the society, fixing itself because they want to be happy as you are. All right, so midheaven is going to be the next hour. We're talking about 12 o'clock with the sun. Beautiful trines with the moon, beautiful trines with Jupiter. That is one of the intuitions and the sun and the authority coming together to play. It is to see it, the area of the growth, how much has been grown. You might gonna see some revelations of how much did you grow, how much did you do. Because if you only look at the lower side of what you have to happen, what in the walls, and so on, you go into the lower energies, shifting within yourself is going to be that power that's going to come to that hour. You also to see how many good things did you do. Never look at it on one side of this portions within yourself as a look at the lower self or only the higher self. When you're looking into the higher self, see what the area of improvement within the lower self needs to be. But at the same time, when you're in the lower self, in there, look at how good things that you did. So that way, you maintain your balance, not just going like this hour by hour, but you're kind of like you maintain that balance inside of you. All right, talking about 1 o'clock transformation time. Yeah, that's beautiful transformations, as I said previous hour. So picture like this: you are within your love, you're within your transformations inside of you, you're within your visions. And now you have Venus here, you have a Neptune right here, and this right here, it's Pluto. And now you maintain that balance. You understanding the balance, that love balance everything with the proper visions of you going forward, you going getting there. All right, so talking about the next hour, which is going to be at 2 o'clock, that is going to be little intense energies into there. That's going to be a squaring Uranus. It's going to be telling you, like, universe tells you not to go this way, don't go that way. Okay, and you're going to find out why, because in the next hour, which is going to be at 3 o'clock, midheaven joins Saturn. This is going to be right now this other offset that tells you like this. Here it's Saturn, and here it is Venus right in here, and here is the moon. And now they're opposite within each other. This balance is made within the feminine energies. But if you look in using from the previous hour, it's the balance between the moon and the sun, you're going to find out the greatest energies in you, that through the adversity, you grew and you evolve. You outgrow the issue. You pass the threshold, you pass the test. However, in your case, all right, so keeping on going. It's going to be at 4 o'clock, midheaven. It is at Pisces. It's going to be opposing Venus. Going to be opposing the moon, I'm sorry, and begin to square that Venus in there. Tough challenges. I would say you're going to feel a lot of limitations. The ascendant is going to be at Cancer, talking about a family, but the sun is at Capricorn, and that can create this authority. Like, it's always been that way. We have to keep the tradition. We have to keep this. We have to keep that. But if you keep limiting stuff, you keep limiting your evolutions inside of it. And the best thing to evolve is where? In the family. And you evolve as a family personality. You evolve as this. You are bringing at these things that has not been healed within the family dynamics. You to heal it. Very beautiful time for this. So 5 o'clock, midheaven joins Neptune. There is a divisions. They're going to be coming in. On the one side, they're very great with Venus, very great with Uranus in there. Their ascendant, there is in Cancer, is about the family. But take a look at on the other side. That's going to be squaring Mars and Mercury retrograde. This is like you put everything together, and this is this little unhappy boy that is unhappy he didn't get the toy. Did you get the toy, or is the toy really matter for it? If you don't have the happiness within the family, the toy doesn't make the happiness in the family. That is indulgence. But when you understand you have the family in there, then the toy is going to become something else. There, because the toy may break it, lose it, and so on and so on. But the happiness is going to be coming in there. So this is can lead you to some of trigger some of the unhealed patterns in there, but also it's going to show you be in that energy of self-love. A lot of self-love. This is the ending of things, because midheaven it's 28 degrees of Pisces, the end of one cycle, and go into the resurrection in your own self. So at 6 p.m. midheaven is going with Chiron. There is going to be a lot of healing and authority with these positions. Those energies going to be helping you to see what clarity you gotta have. 7 o'clock is going to be incredible power energy. Talking to you about this, midheaven is going to be entering Taurus pretty much together with Jupiter, who is already beginning to be a direct. You're going to feel this movement within the material. It's right on time for going in within the new year. We're talking about this in the spatial report, guys. And Didn't learn a lot about it here. You're gonna see it later. We'll talk about this. And maturity is gonna show up for that material world. I wish you that you can understand because this Jupiter trining Mars and Mercury retrograde, it shows wisdom, that the guidance of what you have to perform now in the material world. You know, not like before. You learn from your mistakes, you learn from the things, you learn the lessons, you did your research, you did your mental, psychological, philosophy, the spiritual preparation. Now it's time to really show up and act upon it. And that is going to be the courage that is going to be coming in from you, from this Mars energies to yourself. All right, so at 8 o'clock, midheaven, it's going to be with Uranus at that point. Very beautiful energies again. That's going to be with Mercury and the Mars at the same time. Beautiful timing, beautiful energies. The moon, it is giving this oppositions really with Saturn in there. But it is what it is. You have to look with those because the ascendant right now is in Leo. It's going to be pretty much joining the moon in the next hour. And looking at yourself, it is about, okay, it happened in the past. You can't do anything about it. Move on. Learn it in this. The emotions that you needed, the energies that you needed, you have to work in yourself and heal this. And it's going to come from Neptune the next hour. So talking about that hour, talking about right now, it's 9 p.m. Energies. Midheaven is the beginning of Gemini. That's going to be squaring Saturn, squaring the moon, opposing Venus. If you pay that lower energies that comes in, go in another way to evolve. And what is the evolution as, guys? The intuition is going to be working. Jupiter of the growth, the intuitions is going to be working. Mercury retrograde in the Mars, gaining the courage, and at the same time, they are going to be sextiling Saturn and Jupiter sextiling Saturn. So, if you look at it at the power of the soul of the world, that's where you're going to find your answers, where you will be seen beyond the veil of the mysteries that is of the situations in your life you are. And some of you is going to be have those third eye opening, this intuitions opening, this energy of this flows that comes in because midheaven it is sextiling Neptune and Neptune it's trining Venus. You're going to have this beautiful time of transformations coming. So at 10 o'clock, the ascendant is very close to Lilith. It's going to be opposing Neptune in there. Maybe the intimacy situations, you should bring that up. But the authority knows what is going on. Okay, you're going to have a little bit of things with others like to you, a lot of duality because midheaven, it is opposing Mercury retrograde. Be mindful about your energies of going on because those energies of Mercury retrograde are still active. Be careful about communications, talks, and most of all, what do you communicate from within yourself? What are you telling yourself? All right, and at 11 o'clock, energy midheaven, it's going to be at the end of Gemini, and it's going to be opposing Mars and Mercury. Please just stay calm wherever it happens, whatever the situations is, the way they are, because in the next hour we're talking about this is going to be a Happy New Year energy that is going to be midheaven at Cancer. It's about the family, the intuition, and the authority. They're coming together for a new beginning. Okay, just to remind you guys, this is not at the end of the astrology year. This is a calendar year. You're gonna have a very new beginning when a week comes in, but the sun is gonna be entering. A lot of new things coming into the beautiful new year. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the supporting the channel. Thank you so much for everything. I wish you a happy, blissful, beautiful, spiritual, evolutionary, happy new year. From us here, we wish you the best and be loved.